What's up guys, your boy Life is Soul. Today I'm here with my boy DS9. We're actually first year investment banking analysts at my previous employer, and we share a common goal in fitness. So I just wanted to bring you to the gym to discuss how we balance the corporate side with the fitness side, and also just kind of a live catch up and the most efficient way to keep fit. Yeah, it's all about finding a program that suits you. So for me personally, people ask me what's my diet and stuff. But see, I've been following my nutrition for years, so I know my own body, right? So when I want to trim, obviously I'll be in my calorie deficit, but it's also important to focus on your macronutrients. That's your carbs, proteins and fats. And my macronutrients are going to be different from the other guy. Obviously I know my weight, I calculate my ratio relative to my weight. Yeah, I'm quite visual and look at my progress. I don't just stick on the same food. If I'm losing weight progressively, I try and aim for 0.5 kg per week, like relatively steady, so I keep as much muscle as possible. Yeah, I do it, but listen, I'm nowhere near perfect. Like weekends, relax, you enjoy your cheat meal. For me, it's simple. Nando's or Chinese. Keep away from the African food.
Listen.
Sends me to the toilet, so yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. 100%.
Good.
And I think another big principle that you actually teach, something that you taught me when we were actually in Canada doing our investment banking training, was fasted cardio. So
fasted cardio, yeah. 100%. So like, fasted cardio, you shouldn't use it as a weight loss tool. I think people should use it more as to have more of a calorie deficit. So let me explain what I mean. Fasted cardio, essentially as it is you being in a fasted state first thing in the morning, and doing some form of cardio. You can split it into HIIT, which is high intensity interval training, so some form of skipping really hard for 15 minutes, or as I like to do, lifts. So lifts for me is normally just an incline walk I try to do. But the good thing about fasted cardio, as opposed to using the carbs in your body as an energy source, I'm actually using my fat cells. So it's a process called lipolysis. And so what this benefits for me is that when I eventually have my breakfast, for example, my body is fueled, my body's ready, my digestive system's roaring to go, and my calories just burn quick, and it keeps you burning calories throughout the day. So that's one of the benefits I try and use. But you shouldn't use it as a weight loss tool. You should use it more as a way to kind of have a bigger deficit, as opposed to like relying on wasting, starving yourself. No. Remember Canada? That food was serious. So let's maybe explain to the guys. So we were fortunate enough to go to Ontario, Canada. Shout out all the people from Canada if you're watching.
Love to the Canadians.
We were there for
EFS,
like 2 months.
Hotel.
Oh, the Fairmont? That was the best experience. We were there for like how long? 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months. And I don't know, we didn't do much training. We were pretty much like enjoying, obviously, lifestyle. We were young, we just came out of university, we were training.
Exactly.
And we went to like the best clubs. We got put in a hotel for free. And obviously the first time they'd given us like the sign-on bonus and salary, and it was quite a lot of money at the time. So yeah, that was probably the best experience. But the food out there was crazy. We didn't have a kitchen.
Dangerous. Very dangerous not having a kitchen. When you live in a hotel and all you have is a small mini fridge, microwave that we had to request for present.
Exactly.
It's a different ball game.
And that's another thing that I think with weight loss is also preparation is key for food. So just trying to plan out your meals, even if you don't cook, maybe buying your meals, just know it, because I think one of the worst things I used to do is late at night when you're working loads of hours, you get really frustrated. You go and order a big calorie intense meal.
Shake Shack
and
Five Guys,
exactly.
It's stepping on the scale thinking, where did this come from?
Exactly, and the problem is you're not moving, especially towards the end of the day. You're seated, so you're quite stagnant. All those calories are going to stick onto you. So we just try to, if we're going to have those things, mix up with a leg day. A leg day is probably one of the exercises that release the most, burn the most calories. So
okay, so the second principle would be what? We've already given you guys fasted cardio, but secondly, focus on compound exercises. As sort of
Anytime I try to come to gym, same with you, it's always the compound. Compound, just to explain, it's using multiple muscle groups. So you've got your bench press, which you're using obviously your chest, your triceps as well. an element of your shoulders as well. You've got legs, which you use your back, your legs, your quads, and then you've got the deadlift, which kind of use your legs and your back as well. So it's definitely a very good to incorporate, because I don't try to come to the gym and just do like a bicep. Do you know what I mean? You want to incorporate those.
One of the protocols that I follow in terms of diet that I actually picked up from Saul once again was just intermittent fasting. So for those that don't know, intermittent fasting is deliberately just restricting your eating to a certain window in a section of the day. Now the intricacies vary by person. It works best for me. Yeah, you guys should definitely try it out.
It doesn't work for me. I get way too hungry, I can't lie. I used to be doing intermittent fasting. Personally, it gets my digestive system, my stomach just calls me. Sometimes in bed it's like, Solomon, where are you?
When we was in RBC together, right? Solomon was known for the plates, prepped.
It was serious.
Get to the microwave and make sure he was eating. So.
One thing I wanted to be is be confident in who you are, and the thing I'll share is when I first got into the investment banking, I wanted to kind of fit in. And there's an element you're doing that because obviously everyone comes in, you say the same things, you discuss the same things, and essentially you want to align your thinking with people who are up so you can progress more. But always be confident in yourself. I used to hide my meals and hide the fact that I go gym. That makes me unique. You know, I'm an individual that manages the fitness with the corporate side, and that's not many people do that. So yeah, definitely be confident in yourself. Don't hide that. I remember when I was with DS, and I used to have it's funny, I used to bring a bag and I used to hide my meals so people wouldn't see and warm it and sit in the corner. It's not about that. Don't hide yourself, because I used to, like I said, carry my meals in a bag and hide it and sit in the corner, not be proud. But as long as you're getting the work done, that's the important thing. You know, people are actually envious when you can balance a corporate lifestyle with health and fitness. Not like no one in the office other than DS and maybe one other person done it. So as long as you love it, be yourself. So one thing actually, I always wanted to ask you is the benefit of, I guess, going to grammar school. Did you go from the jump from year 7?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Did the admission test?
Transition.
Okay.
So we were in Birmingham, so we lived in Robert Wright first, and then we moved from there to like Ellsbury Estate, and then we moved to Kent. So by the time I got into secondary, I just got thrown in any random school, innit?
Yeah.
So I realised a change and shift in mentality as soon as I started when I moved to grammar school. And I was thrown into a school, completely different surroundings, no one of like my colour, for example, and that was a shock to the system. But then I noticed a mentality change. Not to say, because my friends in their own right, they're all doing successful there, but just a mentality change and a certain focus. But
so did you know you always wanted to go into investment banking?
My reasoning was more, I kind of wanted to challenge myself because it's something that I didn't think was available to me. I looked at the papers, you know, I knew they were earning a lot of money, but it's more like the prestige it attached itself, and I kind of worked backwards. So what I mean is, I had a set goal, and then I didn't know the steps, and I learned almost as I go. So I said, me and my friends, we wanted to go into the city. I remember the first time we went to like London School of Economics, it was an open day, and we were like in year 10. We didn't know nothing about it. It was like an actuary open day. None of us turned out to be actuaries, but just taking those actionable steps and saying, okay, go to a certain uni, get certain A levels, do certain subjects, and then thankfully just made our way there. But I think it's opened my eyes now to what I really want to do. But yeah, it's a great path, and I'd say anyone that wants to do anything, just focus, remain diligent, and it'll surely come to pass.
Black Lions.
In terms of timing for the gym, it varies really. Morning, ideally if I had more time, I would do my cardio in the morning and then my workout in the evening, just because I like to maintain a lean physique. And so during the morning, of course, you don't have the carbs, energy source in you.
Black Lions.
For me personally, where it's important to change up your gym routine. So currently I've been doing it for a bit too long. The push-pull leg split. So push is just the push motion. So do your bench press, your shoulder press, your triceps. So you're pushing, and then the pull is like your lat pull down, basically back and biceps. So it's good, and then you have your legs, but I think it's important to don't let your body get too used to the workout, otherwise you're not growing.
Yeah, so if you have a busy schedule.
Yeah, if you have a busy schedule, I think it's important to have an efficient workout. So why I say efficient is, I'll never come into the gym and just focus on biceps. I think that's a waste of time and a muscle group. By doing the compounds, which I discussed earlier, you're using multiple muscle groups. So anytime I come, I'll do either the bench, the squat, or the deadlift. Given if I say on the weekends where I have a bit more time, maybe don't do the leg lift, because obviously if you continue to do it, it might not be good for your back. But then again, you just have to alter the weight. So doing the compounds just means you're working multiple muscle groups, so you have an efficient workout. You're growing. You know, you don't necessarily, you might not have the time, I personally don't, to sit there and do 3 sets of buys on 3 different machines, 3 different variations. So as long as you keep your compounds in, and when you do have the time, so for me, sometimes Saturday and Sundays I have a bit more time, then you can, you know, do all the intricacies. But yeah, I'd say keep your compounds in there. You're going to be sure to grow.
But to echo what Saul just said, efficiency is key.
Yeah.
You know, when I was at RBC, sometimes I'd enter the gym at about midnight.
Those late night sessions, right?
You just need a 30-45 minute workout that's going to
Efficient,
get the key areas that need to grow.
Yeah, keep your back straight. Sweet. Good. Good, keep going.
When you only have 45 minutes,
Yeah.
30 minutes, 45 minutes,
Yeah.
what you really want to do is make sure you're going into the gym, making key progress in your major lifts.
Yep.
So you're adding weight to your deadlift, you're adding weight to your squat, your bench.
Yep. So we're done, guys. Interesting session today. Really, really fun. Got to catch up with DS9. And hopefully you got some gems from this. So wrapping up the day, we're going to head back and just finish off. So hope you guys enjoyed.